What's up, Aquarius? Okay, I took a little bit of a seat here to be a little bit cozy on my bouncy ball while I do some reading for you. This is going to be for April 2022 money. Feel free to like, share, follow, subscribe, reach out for one-on-one reading if you're interested. Part 2 will be posted on the Patreon. Members get to essentially get a sneak early preview of April 2022. For love, money, all the signs, they're being rolled out ASAP. Probably going to be done with them and posted by tomorrow at the time of this recording. It's the 1st of April, so you can still get it early April. If you are not a Patreon subscriber, then the part 2 extended readings for love and money for all the signs will be posted for free at the tail end of April. So Patreon subscribers get free early access. That's the kind of value there. And then as always, you're, voting with your dollar and allowing me to continue to put out, great content and wisdom and all that good stuff. Let's run through the first 3 cards I want to come out first and foremost for you for a little bit of a forecast for the month of April. Again, this is Aquarius, April 2022 money. In part 2 of the extended, we do a little bit of a quick overview of business, finance, work, career, entrepreneurial endeavors or pursuits, and investments in a little segment I like to call quick hits or quick shots. This is like a living, evolving thing, so I'm sure all the names will change, but for the most part, what's coming out for you for the month of April, money, Aquarius 2022, you have 10 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Cups in the upright, 10 of Cups in the upright, which is very kind of great narrative is what I'm seeing, apropos of you walking away emotionally. Again, feel free to apply this to sun, moon, and or rising sign and or cross watcher for the 11th house, which Aquarius rules and oversees. So you're starting with the 10 of Cups here in the reverse. This is a falling out of a less than perfect, picture perfect image. I always liken this to something kind of, hanging on a wall, so to speak. Like the wall behind me, but it's just kind of slanted. It's just not, and that kind of not being even keel or even on the same page to mix metaphors kind of ruins a good thing. Excuse me. So just to continue onward with this kind of surface level overview, the 8 of Cups in the upright references moving onward emotionally, walking away from something that was less than perfect. Now keep in mind with the caveat and the grain of salt that not everything is perfect in life. Obviously we know that. And so the 10 of Cups essentially represents an ideal version or vision that you aspire to, but it may not even really be fulfilled. And if it is, it might be momentarily or temporarily. The only kind of negative, unforeseen fortune or outcome of this kind of landscape or these positions are the fact that the 10 of Cups does arrive when you walk away from something. But is it a fleeting moment, or is it for the permanency that you might be at least telling the world that you're looking for? But rather kind of just trying to catch a rising star and or chasing the dragon, so to speak, because the pentacles represent stability. The pentacles are what you would want to see in the money reading to come out, whereas the emotions are kind of fleeting. Aquarius is the water bearer, but still an air sign nonetheless, and so you can be known for moving on continuously. So, granted, this is all with the kind of traditional interpretation of a monogamous career path, things of this nature, or even a romantic relationship where you guys are a power couple and your finances and your monies are doing, a lot of kind of work and involvement because the two of you are together. So I guess we could jump into the extended. We'll do a little bit of the tarot math as I love to do, and we'll pull some quick hits and further discuss what all of these cups mean, because they're going to want to offset each other and give us a little bit more of a vision and a story for April 22. Again, so much emotion is coming out here. Aquarius, the water builder, the water bearer, known for being able to take a toll, and yet to some extent you're going to have to kind of learn to balance yourself out and pour from that said kind of water container, proverbially, metaphorically, that speak to your emotional capacity to bear. the emotions of your environment and or just your trajectory. Okay, so we'll leave it there and we'll jump to part 2. I'm actually kind of interested to see what this is all about. One kind of little golden nugget I will leave you with is the fact that this can also be interpreted as learning from experience, learning from this kind of karmic past, whether it's employership and or a karmic partner. That could be, related to money, and really kind of getting this more ground to earth pastoral scene, as opposed to where this Ten of Cups, if we're using all the images and colors for interpretation, the ground isn't illuminated. And that's interesting because it's kind of something that we're just for the first time ever on this channel picking up and speaking to. The ground isn't illuminated, whereas in this version there are shadows from the past, but for the most part the ground is illuminated, which speaks to that earth energy that does reference the pentacles. And so when you have the ground beneath your feet, essentially Aquarius is when you could really truly stand in that vision, and it's not just this fleeting moment that you have to run from. But the caveat here is you will have to face your shadow side, because again there's shadow energy at the bottom of this deck as well, this blackened energy. And so this may be a matter of you having to either dealing with something that hasn't been sussed out and integrating the light with the dark. But on the positive side of things, I'm getting that you are able to do this, and you're using your intuition, you're using your instinct as a navigator, and I find that you will find your footing, you will find the proverbial ground beneath your feet for this real and idealistic Ten of Cups version in the upright. So I'm going to leave it there on pause for you there, Aquarius, for part 1 of April 2022 money. We're going to do quick hits in the extended. If you're seeing this on YouTube, feel free to like, share, follow, subscribe, reach out for one-on-one, all that good stuff. Holler at your boy. Peace. Part 2 on the Patreon. I'll see you over there. Links are below.